chapter number 12. First Chronicles chapter number 12. I'll read 2 verses there. And I'll continue with what we have been looking at for the past 3 or 4 months. And this was where we started in January. We started from First Chronicles chapter 12. Looking at the attributes. And looking at the attributes in which a church worker, in which a believer should have. And we started looking at the various characteristics, the various attributes that these men that came to join David, that they had. Wonderful, great attributes that they have that make them outstanding. We started looking at them one after the other. That was where we started in January. And we started looking at various types of the heart that you and I need to develop. We look at the importance of the heart in which God expects you and I to develop. Because by next week, by God's grace, I will start looking at the diseases of the heart that you must guide against. We're going to look at how, if peradventure you have that, you can actually overcome them. But quickly, I'm going to actually look at the concluding part of the topic of discourse that we looked at last week, and that was developing a steadfast heart. I'm going to look at the concluding part this morning. But before that, as I stood there, God quickened my spirit to First Chronicles chapter number 12. And quickly look at this. Quickly. First Chronicles chapter 12, verse number 33. I'll read verse 33. At the same time, I will also read verse 38. Verse 33 and also verse 38. Verse 33 and also verse 38. Are we there? Are we there? Good. Verse 33 says, of the Zebulun, such as went forth to battle, they were experts in war, with all instruments of war, 50,000 which could keep rank. They were not of double heart. I want you to see this part of the scripture. With all the instrument of war, with all the skill, and with all the dexterity that these folks had, one thing that made them to stand out was they were not men who had a double heart. In fact, I love the way the original Hebrew puts it. He said they were not men with a heart and a heart. They don't have a double heart. They don't have a wavering heart. They were men who have a heart that was solid. Look at, the Bible says, of the Zebulun such as went forth to battle, experts in war, with all instrument of war, 50,000 which could keep rank. They were not of a double heart. The Bible says a double-minded man can never receive anything from God. Go quickly to verse 38. Go to verse 38. You will see one of the things that characterized these men with this. Their heart was right. Apart from their heart being right, the Bible talks about the type of heart that they have. Look at verse 38. The Bible says, all these men of war who keep rank. Look at the same thing. Is it not? One, they could keep what? Rank. Look at. All these men of war could keep rank. They came with a perfect heart to Hebron to make David king over all Israel. And all the rest also of Israel were of what? One heart to make David king. Oh, are you here this morning? Are you following me this morning? Look at the characteristics of them. One, they were men who does not break the rank. In fact, if you read Joel chapter number 2, talking about the army of God. In fact, let's read it and see some certain things about the army. Reading from verse 2. And from verse 2, you will see the description of the army of God. Now, this time around, the army of David that we saw, look at what characterized them. One thing that characterized them was this: they were not men that break ranks. When we're talking about not breaking ranks, this is what we mean. We're talking about men and women who are well positioned. Are you following me? Are you here this morning? Men and women who are well positioned. Look at the next verse, Joel chapter 2, verse number 2. The Bible says, a day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of cloud and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there had never been ever like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Look at verse number 3. Verse number 3 says, a fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, nothing shall escape them. Verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of a horse. Look at the description of this army of God. Look at the appearance of them is as the appearance of a horse, and as horsemen so shall they run. Look at verse 5. Like the noise of chariots on the mountain tops shall they leap. Look at, they will leap like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stable, as strong people set in battle array. Verse 6. Before their face the people shall be much pain, all faces shall gather blackness. Look at verse 7. They shall run like the mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. Are you here this morning? Look at the characteristics. Look at the attributes. One, they are not men that breaks their ranks. He said they will walk everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Oh, I love that. Look at, he said the appearance is like the appearance of a horse. He talks about how they will run. He talks about how they will leap. When you're talking about people leaping, that means that there will not be any obstacle that will be able to be in their way. Are you here this morning? Look at the next verse. Verse 8. Neither shall one trust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. When they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Are you here? Look at. Now, the sword is talking about there is not talking about the sword of the Spirit. He's talking about the sword of the evil one. He said, when they fall upon the sword, they will not be what? Wounded. Amen? That means in spiritual battle, whatever it takes, you won't be wounded. Are you following me? Are you following me? Look at, let's go on. Verse 9. He said, they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the walls. They shall climb upon houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. Look at verse 10. The earth shall quake before them,